is another segment of Vaping with Laura. So, I got my Zamplebox in today, which, so everybody knows, Zamplebox is like, those anime bento boxes you can get where it's totally random, you get really cool stuff, or like wine of the month, or really anything, any type of monthly subscription where you get really awesome stuff. Yep, that's Zamplebox. So you can go online, you can select your flavor profile, what you like, what you don't like. You can do 3, 6, or 11 bottles. This subscription is 6. I've been on 6. This is my 5th box, so I've been on 6 for the last 5 months. I have upgraded recently to 11 because my husband now shares the Zamplebox with me, and the 6 really isn't cutting it anymore. So, let's get started. So, I have flavor sheets, and they gave us a rating card, and stickers, which I really like this sticker. And we got foam. And what we have here is banana cream, which is bananas and cream by Heavy Cream. We have blue, which is vanilla with salted caramel. And we have blueberry donuts, which is kind of self-explanatory, donut, blueberry, milk. And we have gold by Ghost, or Ghost, however you pronounce that, which is right here. And it is coffee cookie topped with caramel flavor. And then we have pancake by Ghost Vapor. And that is, again, self-explanatory, pancake with maple syrup. And then we have Sirius, or Cyrus, or however you want to pronounce that, which is strawberry deep fried ice cream. And by all that, I'm sure you can guess that I like the dessert flavors. But yeah, so that is my Zamplebox, which is pretty awesome. I did mention in a previous video that I had bought some things from Zamplebox, some juices that were standalone, like the watermelon from I Love Candy, which is very yummy. You know how they have, like, in sherbet ice cream, the watermelon from that, like, really sweet but smooth and refreshing watermelon? It's just like that. It really is. It's very refreshing. It's very yummy. And then I have tried the I Love Taffy too, which is the peach taffy. All the oils that I vape on are 3 milligrams. I've recently went down. I originally started on 16 when I first started vaping about 5 months ago. This is what the bottle looks like. I really like the peach taffy box because, as you can see when you open it, it's like that, and then you can just go like so, and it looks like it's a taffy. I think that's pretty cool. And one of the funnier things about the I Love Candy watermelon is on the box it says, "No need to spank this watermelon, it's ripe." Like so, which I thought that was pretty humorous. And this I have tried, the 120 cream pop. Now, my husband tried it too. He really loves it. He tastes the orange creamsicle goodness that it is. I taste that, but I also taste like mintiness, and I'm not a fan of anything minty, menthol, spearmint, anything in that realm. I'm not a fan. I know why they did it. They did it because it's an ice cream, and so it gives you the illusion that you're eating an ice cream. I get that. So my cup of tea, but those of you out there that really enjoy more minty flavors, or like a hint of mint, because it's not a huge mint, just a slight hint. I don't like it. I don't like mints at all. So to me, it's kind of off-putting. Maybe to you guys out there that really like the mint, this would be amazing to you. Other than that, I think it's a decent juice. I'd have to say probably about a 3.5 star, almost a 4 star. I already give it, 1 out of 5. But yeah, it's a pretty nifty little box. It comes with a couple of unicorn bottles of its own, which work okay. It does the job if you need it to. And it comes with a sticker, which I thought was pretty funny, shaped like a orange creamsicle, which I lost where I put that. That's okay. But yeah, these oils are fantastic. Except for the cream pop, I wasn't a fan, but maybe you guys will be. Who knows? Alright, and I did mention that I was going to talk about the Nightcore i4 charger. Like so. Now I have it plugged in already, charging some batteries, so I didn't want to grab it all out. But basically, when you open the box, you know, you get the plastic thing that holds it in there, and then you get this really lengthy instruction manual in all kinds of different languages. In English too, no worries there. But it does everything it needs to. It charges my batteries. It reads if your battery's been overcharged, and it has a recovery mode, which is an awesome feature to have. Charges 4 batteries all at once. The types of batteries that it charges, it can charge normal rechargeable batteries as well, like your double A's, your triple A's, your quadruple A's. I didn't even think that was a thing, but apparently it is a thing. And everything else, and it has a list of all the different batteries right on the side there, which is pretty cool. It does your 10 340s, 10 350s, 10 440s, 10 500s, 120 340, 120 500, 120 650, 130 450, 130 500, 13 650, 14 350, 14 430, 14 500, 14 650, 16 500, 16 340, 16 650, 17 350, 17 500, 17 650, 17 670, 18 350, 18 490, 18 500, 18 650, which is what my very sexy Voopoo drag mod uses. That's the Valerian, the tank. That watermelon's really good. Anyways, like I was saying, 18,700, 2,700, 21,700, 22,500, 22,650, 25,500, 26,500, 26,650, and then it also charges, like I mentioned, the AA, the AAA, the quadruple A, C batteries, and D batteries. Very cool. Of course, you have to make sure they're the rechargeable ones, not the regular ones like this, like what my camera uses. But yeah, other than that, it works fantastic. It charges my batteries. I have not had a problem with it. And it has a wall 2-prong outlet instead of the USB charger like what most of the smaller ones that they make have. Which I love that because I only have so many USB ports to charge things. So I really like that. I can plug it into my wall outlet and charge my batteries at night when I go to bed. And to talk about the Valerian, really cool feature with this. Boop! Pops right open. And as you can see right there, it's got the 2 holes, so you can fill that hole or that hole. And always make sure, you know, it clips down. And make sure when you're filling it, you turn the air hole all the way closed. That way there's no way it'll leak. Now, I've accidentally done it where I filled it and I forgot to close that. It still didn't leak. I've never had this leak on me. I've been using it for a week. Coil is still working amazingly. I love this coil. I love the whole tank. The flavor on it is phenomenal. Like I mentioned with the 120 Cream Pop, how it has that minty taste. See, my husband has the Vapresso Taro Nano Mini. He didn't get the menthol minty taste, and on the Valerian I did, which I think the reason for that is it picks up on all the different flavors in the e-juices so well that it picked up on that menthol as slight as it is. With his, it's a smaller, you know, little tank that comes with the little kit, so he didn't quite pick up on the menthol. So he loves it, so I'm probably going to be letting him use that. The oil I'm using right now is, as I mentioned, the I Love Candy Watermelon, which is very good. Whew! Man, that vapor production is awesome. Sometimes I get a little too much vapor. I have to do 2 releases for it. But yeah, the Voopoo that I'm using is fantastic. I love this thing. It's my very first box mod ever. Before that, I had the I Just Start Plus, and then after that I had the I Just Start S, And now I have this, and I love it. It's fantastic. I love the bright lights. I'm vaping on 100 watts. And a really cool feature is in temperature control mode, you can change the resistance of your coil. Only not like a dramatic amount, but like by a few points. Like let's say you're on a 0.15, you can go down to like a 0.12 or go up to like a 0.18, give or take, on the coil you're using, which is really cool. So you don't have to be restricted to using a certain watt. You can use a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on that resistance that you set it to, which is really cool. But I mean, it works great. You know, the battery life on it is fantastic. There's no shaky with the battery door. It's all magnetic. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen all this stuff, because there's tons of reviews on the Voopoo Drag online. And on YouTube, of course. But it works great. I mean, I love it. I love the turquoise resin. They have all different kinds of resins, and you see how it's all like silver. They have the black as well, which I think the black would have made this look even more sexy. But I wasn't going to spend the extra $10 just for it to be black. So, I just got this. It works fantastic. You know, 5 clicks to turn it off and on. When you're in temperature control mode, you can tap the button 4 times to change the watt in temperature control mode. And then tap it 3 times to change between the different modes. It does stainless steel, nickel, titanium, and of course the normal power wattage mode. And when you hit 130 watts, it goes into super mode, which to me personally, I'm not a fan, because it makes it really hot. Like, I do like a warmer vape, but I don't like it to be so hot where my throat feels like it's closing up. Now that could just be because maybe the type of coils I'm using or whatever, or maybe I'm just pulling too hard on it. I don't know. I'm happy with 100 watts. It's smooth and it tastes good. And I can pull on it for a long extended period of time. Now, when I first got this, I wasn't used to the little box mod thing, because like I mentioned, very first box mod, I was on the IJS, which was a maximum of like 50 watts. And that's when the battery is fully charged. Love the little, well, it wasn't very little, it was kind of fat. But, you know, still little compared to this. I loved it. But I just wanted, you know, I wanted more. You know, I'd never had a box mod, so I got a lot of good, you know, reviews from this. So I tried it, and I've been in love with it ever since. Oh, that is delicious. So, I hope everyone's doing well. And always remember that you are awesome. You are worth it. If there are any smokers watching this video, remember, I was a smoker once too. You know, I get it. I do. And I was very skeptical for a long time. So please, if anyone watching this video has any questions, don't hesitate to contact me on Twitter, Facebook, even here on YouTube. You know, leave a comment, send me a message. I will get back to you. I do have a full-time job. I get to go around shopping for people who order online. Yeah. It pays decent, hence all the vape stuff that I can get. You know, this channel is still brand new, so I would appreciate, you know, the likes and the comments, you know, the positivity that us vapors can provide. To the smokers out there watching this video, I get it. I know you're confused. You're not sure whether this is right for you or not, especially with the government going around saying that vaping's going to kill you. Honestly, honest to God, when I was smoking cigarettes, I was smoking about a pack and a half a day. I was smoking Camel 99, full flavor, filtered cigarettes. Now, that's a pretty strong cigarette for anyone who knows anything about cigarettes. And I hated myself, you know. Anytime I would get a cold or anything, I'd be coughing up a lung, you know, on the ground, like couldn't breathe. It was terrible, and I was tired of it, and everyone kept telling me about the whole vaping. Like my coworkers that I worked with were like, yeah, vaping's great, and you know, at that time I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to spend all that money all at once. But believe it or not, there are tons of online retailers that have fantastic, authentic products that you can buy. Like elementvape.com is great. MyFreedomSmokes.com is fantastic. Zamplebox.com is wonderful. Another thing I forgot to mention about Zamplebox is included with their monthly subscription now, you get the wholesale prices of e-juices, which is fantastic. Like this, for instance, this watermelon one that I have that I'm in love with. This is like my second favorite oil. My first favorite oil is when I first started vaping, which was Vanilla Cupcake by VapeWise, which is a specific vape shop only type of e-juice, which, oh, so yummy. But this one's my second favorite, which is definitely almost as yummy as that. I only paid $8 for this on Zamplebox's website, and I only paid $12 for the 120 cream pop. And you can find all kinds of awesome deals like that on their website too. They have 60 mils, they have 100 mils, 120 mil, which is what the cream pop is. They have 30 mils that they sell on there too, you know, and it's fantastic. You know, that price that you're paying for the monthly subscription, you get cheaper, like warehouse prices on their e-juice and everything else. I will have a link to their website down below in the description, as well as a link to the other websites that I highly recommend. I originally bought the I Just S through my Freedom Smokes, and they were fantastic. Super fast shipping, very helpful when my husband was having a problem, because I had gotten him one and one of the O-rings was missing. But fantastic, fast customer service, wonderful. And there are more websites out there that are like that, so don't feel like vaping is going to cost you a lot of money, because it's not. I was spending on average $150 to $200 a month on tobacco. Now I spend, because I choose to, about $75. But that's nothing. You know, it's a healthier alternative in my opinion. I know it's one of those gray areas and everything else, but to me, it's helped me. I can breathe, I can talk, I can, you know, I can do my job and not feel like I'm going to die. You know what I mean? But yeah, this got a little serious, but you know, as always guys, you're awesome. Thank you for watching my video. You know, don't hesitate, subscribe. You know, I plan on doing a lot more videos. Who knows, maybe I'll do a rant video about the FDA and the big cigarette companies and how much I think they should just go blow. Who knows? If you have any ideas for stuff that I can do, leave a comment down below. I will have all those websites and the Zamplebox link down below in the description, as I mentioned. And also, if you use the link that I give you in my description for this video, you will save $10 on your first Zamplebox, which is awesome. And you can do 3, 6, and 11 bottles, like I mentioned. Honestly, the 11 bottle one is the best deal. It's $59.98, and that includes the $5.99 shipping. Now, if you're shipping internationally to a different country, the shipping is going to be a little more. But originally, the box is $53.99 for 11 bottles, and they're all 30 milliliters. And after you get so many boxes, you can choose your own flavors once you get an idea of what you like and what you don't like. The first box is random, but it's all based on your flavor profile, so make sure you update that all the time when you find a new flavor that you really love, or you find one that you really hate, so that you want to make sure you never get it. Also, make sure to rate your juices when you get them in the mail too, because if you give it like a 1 star, it'll cross it off and you will never get that juice ever again. So that's how you can know and they can know what you like and what you don't like. I love Zamplebox. I love everything about them. They're definitely decently priced. Shipping is relatively fast, and the customer service is fantastic. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be awesome and get away from those stinky, stinky cigarettes that are just gonna kill you. This I do as a hobby now. I have no desire for cigarettes, and you can get there too, smokers, if you're watching this video. I believe in you. I got there. Anyone can get there. Alright? You guys have an awesome day.